from Guam and the Marianas Islands. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Yorana from Tahiti. Kiora from New Zealand. Yorana from the Cook Islands. Malole from the Kingdom of Tonga. And Talofa from the islands of Samoa. It's a pleasure to see everybody again on this Saturday, and Talofa to Woma, pleasure to see you. And of course, Kinoob is behind the scenes to help this stream here. But it's good to see everybody. We hope that you've been having a great week. And we have several themes that we're going to touch on today. Valentine's Day is coming up, of course. This is Black History Month, and so we will be talking about that. And then we have President's Day also coming up. But also wanted to recognize the To'omalatai family, because Bishop Vai To'omalatai passed away and the funeral was today. But we will talk more about him and his life and legacy. But again, it's good to see everybody out there. Great. Well, let us start off here with a song of Love. Yeah, I think we need that every now and then. So good. So here we go. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. One more time. L is for the way you looked at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all that I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can make it. Take my heart and please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. Love was made for me and you. Thank you so much, friends, and mahalo to all. And let me see here. We have Alvi is here. Aloha to Alvi. A pleasure to see you. And yes, Kinoob is correct. Christopher Plummer just passed away, Captain Von Trapp. So yes, Wilma, we're going to have to do that. Let me make a note so I don't forget. Okay. That's the problem in these programs. You start forgetting things right in the middle. Yes. But everyone, again, it's good to see all of you. And as is customary on this program, we will be doing some breathing, doing some talk story, and of course listening to and playing some music, because that's all part of our self-care. So again, keep doing that. And the other part we'll be doing is talk story, but hopefully you don't talk story too much. Yeah, where is my talk story monitor, Sylvina? We got to get her on this program. Yep, Sylvina in the island of Kauai. Sylvina and Lloyd. So a shout out to them. All right. Well, let me see. I was mentioning about Bishop Vi, and his funeral was today, and again, good to see the family. All of his children are now in the military, as he was, so he was again one that served his country and served the community, so we appreciate it. But yes, let me sing this song for Bishop Vi here. So it was amazing at his funeral, and again, this was all, there were some people in person, but many were watching online, virtually. But the mortuary did a good job because you could see everything, and he was in the military, so they had some fighter jets that were flying over, did a flyover of the funeral. It was amazing. So again, this is a tune that is often played at funerals for again, for law enforcement, for the military. But it is truly a song of hope because it is a song about John Newton, who changed his life from the slave trade to, again, helping others. So I know that's what Bishop Vi would want us to do our best to help the people out there. So here we go. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares, I have already come. 'Twas grace that brought me safe this far, and grace will take me home. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. Thank you so much, friends. And again, the words by John Newton in a traditional melody, and that is again to the To'omalatai family. So shout out to all of you. Hope you're well. All right, friends. Let me see here. Another thing that we can add to our self-care list, in addition to breathing, which is what we're going to work on right now, is to cultivate creativity. So what does that mean? Ukulele Dad? Yeah, that's my name, by the way. So one way to cultivate creativity is to learn something new. So nowadays, you may not know, they have what are called the virtual museums. So find a virtual museum and visit one of these days. That would be great. Again, you don't have to worry about social distancing because you're at your house or wherever you're at, okay? But cultivate creativity by visiting a virtual museum. And all of these fantastic ideas come to us from Dr. Lakia. So aloha, Dr. Lakia, wherever you're at out there. All right. Well, we have some good news for today's session. And aloha, Javier Tuitama Hafoka. Pleasure to see you from Salt Lake City, Utah. That's another state, friends. Yes, aloha from California. Good, thanks for joining us. But this is our time for ukulele class, but let me just make sure everybody's doing fine stomach-wise, because we got to do our breathing. So again, before we play our instrument, it's a good idea to kind of breathe and relax and really kind of let the tension out. All right. Yeah, I did that this morning, although I was a little tense, but I went down to Seal Beach, California, friends. And I decided I was going to take my wetsuit and my boogie board and jump in the water. So yeah, it was a little tense because I knew it was cold, but with the wetsuit, not bad. So again, I got into the water, went out for a little bit, paddled on the boogie board. Waves not that good, didn't catch any wave, but came back in. So I was able to relieve stress. So here we go, everyone. So again, think about the song we just sang. Think about what can I do now to help others? What can I do to be grateful? So let's breathe in through our stomach nice and deep. And out. And again in. And out. Feel nice and relaxed now. Breathe in. And all the way out. Okay, I hope all of you are feeling relaxed because we should be relaxed when we play the ukulele. All right, or any instrument for that matter. But let's take a look at our chords for today. First of all, we have the C chord. Again, on the instrument here, the ukulele, this is string 1, known as the G string. This is string 2, known as the C string. String 3, known as the E string, and string 4, known as the A string. So you'll see on the ukulele you have fret number 1, that's where we put our fingers, fret number 2, and fret number 3. So this is string number 4. Third finger is on fret number 3. So the C chord looks like this. So again, we have our third finger on string number 4 and fret number 3. That is a C chord, friends. And if this is your first time, I usually strum the ukulele with my thumb because my fingers are bad, but you can use your fingers, whatever works for you, friends. So this is our C chord. All right. Next we come to the F chord. So the F chord, I just lost the G7 chord, fell down. Okay. The F chord, we have our first finger on string 3 and our second finger on string 1. So that forms the F chord, and we're using here fret 1 and fret 2. So again, first finger on string 3, fret 1, second finger on string 1, fret 2. That is the F chord. All right, so you've got C and F. And finally, we have the triangle, because it looks like a triangle. That's what we call it in this class. So first finger will be on string 3, second finger on string 2, and third finger on string 4. So again, first finger on string 3, second finger on string 2, and third finger on string 4. So you see it forms a triangle, 1, 2, and a 3. The G7 chord. So we have the C chord, we have the G7 chord, the triangle, and we have the F chord. So our song is a traditional spiritual sung by a group called the Highwaymen at one point, but it is again a traditional spiritual from the African American community. So I sing this song in recognition of Black History Month and all of my friends yesterday. I couldn't believe it. Yesterday was the African American Heritage Program at the LA County Office of Education where I used to work, and they were kind to invite me back. So I was sitting there listening to music and speeches and information, and then they said, we would like to recognize our retirees, and they mentioned me, Dr. Thompson. I said, wow, I'm not even part of the group, and they mentioned me. So that was very kind, friends. Thank you. So here we go. Michael row the boat ashore. This again came about because what happened was the slaves were on an island near South Carolina, and one day they woke up and all the masters were gone. They don't know what happened. It was a miracle. So they are indeed rowing the boat ashore to freedom. So here we go. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, hallelujah. Michael's boat's a music boat, hallelujah. Michael's boat's a music boat, hallelujah. Sister, help us trim the sail, hallelujah. Sister, help trim the sail, hallelujah. Jordan River's chilly and cold, hallelujah. Chills the bar, not the soul, hallelujah. Rivers deep, rivers wide, hallelujah. Milk and honey on the other side, hallelujah. Michael rowed the boat ashore, 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 hallelujah. All right, friends, you did it. You were playing the C and the G7 and the F. All right, good work. And again, this was for Black History Month and to all of our friends. Again, this is a song that brings us hope and talks about freedom. But hey, I see Trina Boyce there. Aloha to Trina. It's a pleasure to see you. Trina is a colleague of mine at BYU, Idaho. We've been teaching online for a long time, huh, Trina? Yes. But it is always great to see you and all of our friends there. Well, let me see here. All right, you're in luck now, friends. Here we go. I think it was on Thursday that we did the debut of this instrument. So friends, this is called the banjo ukulele, or the banjo lele, we will call it. Okay. But anyway, I wanted to demonstrate this for you today. This was a gift given to me when I retired on January the 1st. So very kind of them to my friends there. I worked in K-12 education for 36 years. That's a long time, huh? But they gave me this nice instrument, so I've been trying to figure out how to play it. This is the banjo lele, we will call it. But this is based on a traditional folk song, but we have changed a few words, so it comes from Hawaii, okay? Talks about the village of Kaneohe, where Kinub lived. Talks about Honolulu. And yeah, I think you'll like this tune here. So here we go. going to Honolulu, my true love for to see. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe, bound to ukulele on my knee. It rained all night, the day I left, the weather it was dry. The sun so hot, I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe and ukulele on my knee. I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed I saw Susanna dear coming down the hill. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe and ukulele on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Kaneohe and ukulele on my knee. Mahalo, friends! Yeah, that is a nice one there, Keep Noob, yeah. But that was the banjo ukulele, or the bancholele, we call it. But yeah, that is a nice new emote. But hope you liked it, and we will try to find some other tunes that we can play with this instrument. So kind of do something a little different there for us, okay? All right, well, let me see here. Now, we are going to do a song in recognition of Christopher Plummer, but I've got to do one more here in recognition. Aloha to Elizabeth. Pleasure to see you. But we've got to do another tune here in recognition of Danielle, who had her birthday yesterday. So let's do that first. Yeah. All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danielle. Happy birthday to you. Cumpleaños feliz, que lo cumpla feliz en tu día dichoso, Daniel. Que lo cumpla feliz y mucho más. All right, everybody. So happy birthday to Danielle, and a shout out to her and Andrew. We hope that you are well. Now, let us again go back to this great musical, The Sound of Music. Rodgers and Hammerstein were some of the great composers for this musical. But again, Christopher Plummer was the one that played Captain Von Trapp, and he just passed away. So, but this song is called Edelweiss. Edelweiss is a white flower in the Alps. And this song is a recognition of Captain Von Trapp's farewell to his beloved homeland. So that is what the tune is all about. So here we go. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you greet me, small and white, clean and bright. You look happy to meet me. Blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow, bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Mahalo, friends, and aloha to Helen. Pleasure to see you. Yes, I think this might be our first time we're doing both chats in this program with Facebook and Twitch. So welcome to everybody from both. Good to see all of you. Well, let me see. We did Edelweiss. Okay, good. So I've got to make sure I don't get off the program. But our next tune I also wanted to dedicate to Bishop Vi because it was interesting because I did hear from all of his children, I believe. I heard from Mariah and James and Michael and Elizabeth. Yeah, I think that was everybody I heard from. But they all did speak about him. But one thing they said that he liked to do was to kind of push him a little bit. So he told his children that he wanted to push them a little bit to really be their best. So this is a song again dedicated to the To'omalatais. And this song was performed by many groups. Secret Garden, Josh Groban, Celine Dion, and Becky Taylor. And written by Rolf Loveland and Brendan Graham. All right, let me get a little water before we keep going here. All right, so here we go. When I am down and oh my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk in stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. There is no life without its hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfect. I glimpse eternity. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Mahalo, friends, and aloha to Falconia Maxima. Pleasure to see you. So yes, that song was again for the To'omalatai family, and again we express our love and sympathy to all of you. Well, let me see, friends. I gotta make sure I gave you all the self-care checklist stuff here, so let me double check. Oh, I almost forgot one. I could have been in trouble with Dr. Lakia. Huh? But hey, the good news is our next tune is going to also be for ukulele class number 2. So that's good. Every now and then we have some songs that I think you can catch on to pretty good. But before we do that, your self-care health tip for today is to check your blood pressure. A good idea. I try to do this at least once a week or so. And a good thing to do is nice deep breathing. This is good to help your blood pressure. All right. And then the last item for our self-care list is to be grateful. Because when we're grateful for things that we have and grateful for others, it is very good for our health. Did you know that? Yes, it is true. All right, this song comes to us from the island of Tahiti. So good to see all of my friends from Tahiti out there. But in this song, we have one new chord, and then the other 2 chords we played for the last one. So that's good. That is the C7 chord. So you see your first finger is on string 4. Okay, fret number 1. And so the C7 chord looks like this. Again, first finger on string 4. All right, that is C7. We're going to play F again, which we have first finger on string 3 and second finger on string 1. So the F sounds like this. Aloha to Alvi. And buenas tardes to Sunny Sosine Lopez. I might have mispronounced the name. I can't read. Yep, Talofa. It's good to see you, Miss Lopez. But again, the G7 chord is the triangle, friends. Okay, so first finger on string 3, second finger on string 2, and third finger on string 4. So this is the triangle. We played this last time. Okay. And aloha to Angie from the great state of Texas. Pleasure to hear from you. Okay. All right. So again, this song is called Te Manu Pukarua. So Te Manu is what it means, the bird, a bird, this kind of bird, hoo-hoo. In many of the Pacific Islander languages, and Pukarua is the village where the bird is from. So this song is about the bird that knows where all the fish are. So we kind of follow this bird, okay, so we can get some good fish. So here we go. So we play G7, C7, F2, 3, 4, G7, C7, F2, one more time, G7, C7. Here we go. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu, Hata pop pop pop, te vai te vakane. Hata pop pop pop, te vai te vakane. Hata pop, te mate vakane. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu. Te manu pukarua, erua pukamanu, Hata pop pop pop, te mate vakane. Hata pop pop pop, te mate vakane. Hata pop, te mate vakane. One more time. Hata pop pop pop, te mate vakane. Hata pop pop pop, te mate vakane. Hata pop, te mate vakane. 4, 5, 6, 7, stop. All right, you did it, friends. You have played 2 songs there. Wow, you're ready to put on at least a big concert there or more. Okay. All right. Well, it's amazing how our time has gone so quickly. But I've got another tune for you, and then we will finish up with the Tofa 10, which is our goodbye song in 10 languages, or maybe 9 languages. But again, focus on all the things that we talked about today. And remember, it is Black History Month, so see what you can find out about this month. Yesterday, in the African American Heritage Luncheon at my office, I'm going to say former office because I retired, but they gave us a lot of interesting history about Black Americans and some of the things that, again, they had suffered for so many, many years. Some of them were they could not own property. In fact, there's a place here in, I believe in Manhattan Beach or around that region, where they actually had named a beach after, they recently named a beach after an African American couple because they actually had owned the land and then the city kind of took it over. It was very bad, friends. So again, look into the history of these things because this affects all of us, all of us. We need to, again, fight against discrimination. All right. So that's my advice for Black History Month. Learn more. And then Valentine's Day, we opened up with a tune. So again, keep learning your tunes because a week from today, we will be doing our Valentine's concert. And make sure you already got your present. Don't wait till the last minute. And again, another huge shout out to the To'omalatai family. All right. Well, this last tune comes to us from Walt Disney. And again, thank you to producer Keenum for getting us those new books because we've been learning a lot of new stuff. But this song is from Walt Disney's Cinderella by Mac David, Al Hoffman, and Jerry Livingston. So I think the message for this song is that no matter what's happening out there and how terrible it is, keep dreaming, friends. Okay. All right, here we go. A dream is a wish your heart makes fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come shining through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. In dreams, you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. No matter how your heart is grieving, if you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. Mahalo, friend. Yeah, I keep wanting to say shining instead of smiling through, but I think shining through is good too. What do you think? Thank you so much, Senora Lopez. We appreciate it. Well, friends, we have come to the conclusion of our time together. But if you have time again, mahalo woma. If you have time on Thursday at 12 p.m. Pacific time, please join us. And Saturday, a week from today at 2 p.m., we will be doing mostly Valentine's tunes, but also we will be singing a tune from the Chinese New Year on both of those days. Aloha to Malele. Pleasure to see you. But again, thank you so much, my friends, for all the great things you do out there. Do us a favor and take some aloha to the world. Do your best to be kind and helpful to everybody, because we really need one another right now, don't we? So you can do it. All right. Well, let us finish up with this tune. This is called the Tofa 9. We're going to say goodbye in 9 languages. And you'll notice some of them are the same. You say hello and goodbye the same in Hawaii and also in the Marshall Islands. So here we go. Yep. Thank you so much, Mr. Casey. Aloha. Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from Guam and the Marianas Islands. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Airera from the Cook Islands. Airera from New Zealand. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Nana from Tahiti. And Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Again, thank you so much, friends, and aloha to all of you. It's been a pleasure.